Hi, I'm Marcelo. This is Bowen, and behind the camera we have Millie. And this is our group project. It's a card game that is based on that is based on the game of blackjack. So this is our version. Here, uh, we ran the game, and this is the title screen. The first thing that will pop up, and we have a blackjack animation here that zooms in and out. Also, on the title screen is a tutorial button, and if you press on it, there is instructions of how to play the game for the user. And when you're ready to go, you can press the button go. Okay, this will take you to the main screen where you will be playing the game. The first thing you want to do is select which player you want to be. This is an online blackjack game, so it could be played on two computers between two people. For example, I will choose player 1, and I will press start, and then you will wait, and then the other player has to select which player they want to be, and that would have to be player 2 since I already chose player 1. If you were to choose player 1, then a message would have popped up that said already chosen. Okay, now we press OK, and OK, and then now you will type in the amount of money you want to bet. So the initial amount you have is $100. This is the initial value for both players. So you can bet anywhere. So the first bet can be anywhere from 1 to 100. I will put in $20 as my initial bet and press confirm. And there's a little sound animation there. And then Bowen will confirm his bet. And now you will have to wait a few seconds for the deck to shuffle and for the dealer to pass out cards. So each player is given 2 cards, and one is facing down, one is facing up. And when you press hit, the second card will be revealed. So I will press hit. And there's a sound effect also when drawing cards. So I have 10, and the goal is to get as close to 21 as possible without going over. And so ideally I would press hit. Oh, in this case, if you draw an ace, you will have the option of 1 or 11. And since I want to get as too close to 21 as possible, I will choose 11. Okay, when you get blackjack, which is 21, there will be a yellow label here that will indicate that you have blackjack. And so you want to stand here, and this indicates a very high chance of winning. So I will press stand. Now it will shift to player 2 screen, and Bowen will now choose hit. Oh, and he got 20, so ideally he would want to stand. And since he beat the dealer, he got closer to 21 than the dealer did, he got an applause animation indicating that he won. And I also got an applaud animation because I got 21. So both players win, and when a player wins, their initial bet is doubled and it is given back to them. So since I bet 20, I get 40 back. So now my total is 120. And I can bet from anywhere between 1 and 120 now. I will bet 40 in this case. I will confirm. And Bowen confirmed too. And now the deck will shuffle and the dealer will pass out the cards in a moment.
Do you want to turn on the background music?
Oh yeah, we also have an option if you want to play some music. We have this little switch. If you press on, it will play some jive music. And if you want to turn it off, you can just switch it back to off, and it'll turn it off. Okay, and now we will play the second round, and I will press hit. And then now is the third and final round. I will bet 60. I only have 80 left, so I will bet 60. And the goal is to whoever has the most money in their bank account at the end of the third round is the winner. So I'm gonna bet high, so I have a high chance of winning. Okay. Dealer draws the cards. Okay, I have an 8. I will hit, reveal the second card. 17. I'm gonna stand. Bowen is gonna hit. He's gonna hit again. Oh, he gets 21, and there's another gold label indicating he got blackjack. Bowen wins. He gets an applause sound effect, and I should also win too. Yep, I also get a sound effect, and I won that round, and Bowen won that round, and this is the end of the game. Bowen has more money in his bank account. He has 160. I have 140, so he gets a little confetti animation at the end to signify that he has won the whole game.
So here comes to our code part. The first showing is the components we have on our UI, and then it's the properties we have that we'll use for our code running. Then for the first method we have is the initialize text, which helps set up the back image for the card that show initially, and also the card value, which change the card index 1 to 52 to the card value it symbolized. And the next one is the draw card function. It drew a card and then generate a card index for it, and then also define the file name, file path, and then other stuff.
And then now we have the determine winner app, or the end round app, I mean, and this will end the round. But if it's the third round, then it will determine the final winner. And yeah, this just moves to the next round. And the determine winner function will produce a message that indicates the result of the round. And we have different scenarios here, and along with different audio sound effects for each scenario. So if the player busts, then they will get a boo. If the player wins, they get a clapping applause. But if they push, then there's no sound effect. And same thing with player 2. And uh, for the determine final winner function, there is a animation. It is a confetti animation so if player 2 wins, then they get a confetti animation, but if player 1 wins, then their side gets a confetti animation.
And the second one is round generate. When it is called, it will first get a table from ThinkSpeak, and it will extract the history of random number generated to ensure that there is no repetition in the card that is drawn. And after that, it will produce random numbers, and then it will store the new produced random number back into the ThinkSpeak channel. And this change turn and the next function get whose turn are very simple. They just change the whose turn in the ThinkSpeak, but they are the most used function in the whole program. Besides keeping track of whose turn, they are also used for some very interesting functions like stopping player from choosing one player index and forcing players to wait for others when the other player is making decision.